highly expect that this is going to be some kind of disaster. Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing something that is slightly terrifying and probably will go terribly wrong. You might be wondering why I haven't got a scrap of makeup on. Well, I've got a bit of lipstick on. And that's because today we are going to see if a Halloween makeup kit can actually do what it says on the tin, according to the packaging. So I thought I would try and see if a family makeup kit can actually do what it's meant to do and to give you a decent makeup look. So this is the kit we will be using. This is from B&M Bargains, the family makeup kit, and it was a bargainous $2.99. Now, as you can see in there, we've got a cream makeup, we've got some fake blood, we've got an applicator as well. Let's see how good that works. Also these two palettes that you've got here as well. A couple of sponges, these things which are meant to be lipsticks, and these crayons here. So I'm not quite sure what those are meant to do, but I thought it would be worth giving this a go. Now, these are sold as being able to give you these looks on the top here, so I thought it'd be worth trying to see if we can replicate one of those. I don't hold out much hope at all. So in here we've got a witch, a devil, whatever this is. I guess it looks to me like a walrus, but I don't think it's meant to be. I think it's meant to be a wolf maybe. Then whatever this guy is as well. Supposedly some kind of skeleton, but yeah, I thought it would be a good idea to try this out. I don't think the pumpkin has done his makeup from this kit because there's not enough orange in here to cover him at all. But I think maybe let's see if we can do an amalgamation between this devil here and also this witch. So let's see if it actually does what it says on the tin. I very much highly doubt it. I don't think this is going to work, but you know, it might prove me wrong. Let's give it a go. Firstly, let's make sure that my face is nice and clean to give it the best chance of sticking. Does anybody else pull really bizarre faces when you clean your face? Or is it just me? Okay, so that is my face nice and clean. So now I'm going to give the makeup the best chance of sticking by using some setting spray. Now I must first pre-warn you, I wouldn't say I'm a trained person in makeup at all. I've done a couple of courses here and there, but nothing kind of professional. I'm a big makeup fan. I kind of I'm not a professional in any way, because these are marketed at people that are like me, laymen's, that aren't very good at doing makeup, so I thought it was a good idea to just test it out and see if this works. I've brought a cup of water with me as well to make sure that we get the sponges and stuff wet, but I'm going to use all the applicators that are in here. I'm not going to use any extra brushes or anything like that, so I thought it was worth just trying out what's actually in here to see if it works. Okay, so firstly, my first review is that I'm just trying to open it up. I'm going to open it up upside down to keep everything in the plastic because it is just falling everywhere. There we go. Okay, now I want to try and at least try every piece of makeup that's in here. So I thought maybe if we just kind of give it a go with two different sides of the face maybe, see if that works. So I'm gonna, these sponges, oh my god, they are so solid. I don't, hopefully that's going to soften up when we put it on some water, but I don't hold out much hope. And then this one is quite spongy as well. So I'm going to try out this cream base to begin with. I'm going to wet this sponge. The texture of this is already not looking great. Look at that. Blech. Looks like PVA glue. Okay, right, let's try putting this on. Can't say that has gone on fantastically. I'm just going to grab a hand mirror. So that has hardly made any difference at all. Oh dearie me. That does not look good at all, does it? Okay, let's try and err on the side that maybe it might be okay if we layer it up. I am going out for dinner tonight, so I am going to take this off before I go out. So I'm hoping and praying that none of this stains my skin, because otherwise that'll be an interesting evening out. I'm just trying to kind of smooth this on now so it might actually do something, but not doing anything. Okay, Right, so that's no. Well, that didn't go quite as planned. So I don't know quite how far I got in the previous recording, so I thought I will start all over again and see what happens this time. So I'm gonna try and do another look. So now I kind of know a little bit about how the paints and stuff work or don't work in some cases. I thought I'd try and start again. I was gonna try and pick up from where we left off seamlessly, but as you may have possibly noticed, something has changed a little bit, and I thought that it would be too big of a continuity error to not address it and start all over again. So here we are, trying to see if this works again. I still don't hold out much hope. Don't inhale setting spray. So since I've had a play around with some of these products, I thought it's probably a good idea to try and go with what we know, so know what works a bit. There's still a few things in here that I haven't tried, like the lipsticks, the fake blood, a couple of the different crayons, but I thought seeing as we kind of know that some of the things in here do work okay, I thought it was worth kind of working with what works. So I figured I'd try and give the cream makeup another go, to maybe do sort of a skeleton look, because I kind of feel like that might be a possibility with what is here. Are you enjoying this shaking? Because I am. So I'm going to try and layer up this cream makeup. It's still looking like PVA, soaking into that sponge really well there, as you can see. Really? I don't think it should be this runny, should it? Okay. I'm just going to leave that to dry for a moment and then try and do a couple more layers on it. The wavy hands are back. So apart from the bit that dribbled down my nose there, it's not added any palpable colour to my face. So if we're going to make this white, I think we might have to do a little bit of creative work. So I've just blobbed a bit of the, I really don't want this to spill on my carpet, cream white into there. So I'm just going to try and mix that together and see if it does anything. But it's not looking great. So I've managed to get a little bit of the colour out of there. So let's see if that works. I must say this is feeling so crusty on my skin already. If I was going out for the evening, I would not want to be wearing this on my skin all night, because you can just tell that it's going to clog your pores and it's going to be horrible to take off the next day. And this sponge is also very scratchy. And for that I'm going to try and use the black that is in this palette. So I'm going to use the other end of the wand. So I'm going to go for a nice big thick scraping and do the same technique as I did with the base, and just put it onto my hand, because then I feel like that gives you a bit more space to work with, and you can take a bit more of the product back off or put a bit back on if you want to. Don't know why I'm pretending like this is going to possibly work. Okay, so it's actually coming out not too bad. Do I just look like a dog now? Clever thing to think about when you are putting skull makeup on your face. Where your eye is, you can feel underneath it where your actual brow bone is. I like to accentuate my skull eyes when I do them. Well, I go up and over the brow bone, but if you wanted to make it look more realistic, keep it within the confines of the brow. Wow! So just underneath here, where your crease is, that's where you would stop. So this has come up a beautiful brown, so that looks terrible. Okay, right, let's try and do the other eye. Getting as much colour on my eyelid as possible. And then I'm going to shape the outline, because why not try it a different way this time round? Maybe that will work. Please pray for my under eyes. Oh, I just put a splodge there, but let's not worry about that. That's the least of our problems right now. I don't know how those two have ended up so uneven. I feel like I did them exactly the same way.
Why not try it a different way this time round? Maybe that will work.
And now I'm going to try and use one of these crayons. So all that is doing is adding a very pale, weird blue line. So I thought maybe by trying to line that eye socket that might possibly do something to try and kind of tidy it up a bit, but all it's done is take off the white base underneath it, so that's not worked either. And now this is just melting. It's just disintegrating in my hand.
Hello darkness, my old friend.
Okay, so I'm going to abandon this as well, because this also doesn't work, and go back to the red crayon, because last time when I tried this, I had a bit of success with the red crayon, so let's try that one. So this is just smudging, so it's not really doing much, apart from just putting a big red smudge on my face. So that's just smushed into... I feel like the member of KISS that turned up to an audition and they didn't even let them in the building. They were like, nah, no, it's not okay. You're not allowed in. You're not allowed to audition for the band at all. Get out my sight. Woo. Okay, so with both of those failing, let's try the black crayon. So I'm going to try and do some kind of teeth. Woo, it's doing something. Look at that contour.
Nice and nice, a blonde Laurel.
Pretty good, yeah? I like this. I feel like we're hanging out together and you're experiencing my failure. But, you know, you don't have to do this for yourself. You can see me do it and decide not to buy these things at all. See the service I'm creating for you here? Killer sideburns. Now, I can never remember with spider webs. Does it go over or does it go under when you do the... Try and draw it on my mirror first. Definitely goes under. What is that? Starting to feel like Darth Maul, but a really crap version. Okay, so now I'm going to try and fill in my nose and see if this works. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Look at that blurry forehead. There is also lipstick in here. Now there's 3 different lipsticks, so how should we do this? Shall I do the top lip in one colour, the bottom lip in a different colour? Or shall I do the top lip in one colour and the bottom lip in 2 other colours? So this is the black that I'm trying to use, and it is exactly the same consistency as all of the other products. It's just in a different thing. So this black is the same as the stuff that I put on my eyes. It's the same as the stuff that I've used from the crayon. And now I'm putting it on my lips. And as you can tell, it's having exactly the same effect as anything else on there. And it smells disgusting. Oh, I automatically did the lip smack. So I shall clean off my bottom lip to make this fair, just in case these products decide to start working. That's good in a way. The bottom lip now makes me look like I've suffered some kind of injury, so that's, you know, kind of Halloween-y. Let's try the red lipstick. Still trying to put some kind of colour on my lip here.
2 hours later.
So that has done a tiny bit of colour, and it feels like the consistency of lip balm, but smells like regret. So let's clean off half of this lip Actually, let's take it all off and let's let the last lipstick, which is going to be a game changer. I just know it. I can sense it. This is... What? Did you just see that? So this lipstick that isn't doing anything just snapped. So I guess it's not going to be doing anything. Okay, thank you for your help. Thank you for your help. So I guess on that note, we're done. This is the B&M Bargains. B&M, do they even have bargains in the name? I never know. This is their Halloween family makeup kit. Does it work at all? You can decide for yourself on that one. Oh, I forgot there's fake blood. So I'm going to shake it up. Where should we bleed from?
Where should we bleed from?
Flom? Flom's not a word, is it? Where shall we be... Where shall we bleed from? Round the ragged rock. The rag... I'm opening with caution, because I do not want this to stain my carpet. Well, that went on my jumper. So the fake blood is probably the best thing out of all of this, actually. Oh dear, but it's not sticking to the wax paint. Ah!
I knew you were trouble when you walked in. Shame on me now. Flew me to places I've never been. Now I'm lying on the cold hard ground.
Ah!
Trouble, trouble, trouble.
Help! Oh no! Oh no! Bleh. Oh dear, I hope this doesn't stain my jumper. Might have made a mistake.
We don't make mistakes. We have happy accidents.
So seeing as this is the best product out of the whole kit so far, I feel like we should go all out with it. What do you think? Can't believe I nearly forgot the fake blood. And I would say that this is the best out of everything. I did just get a bit of it in my mouth though. It tastes horrible. It's on my teeth. I hope that doesn't stain. So with that in mind, I'm going to try and get this off my face as quickly as possible and this fake blood out of my mouth because I don't think it's necessarily meant to be in there and it is tasting disgusting. Thank you so much for joining me for this stupid mess around with face paint. So my review of the B&M Bargains $2.99 family face painting kit. I don't know what I'm doing. I would not recommend it apart from the fake blood. So take away from that what you will. Thank you for joining me for this video. If you like this, please leave me a comment. If you've ever tried one of these face kits before, how did you find it? Are you going to try one now just to see what it's like? Or are you going to stay well clear? My advice, stay well clear. If you like me messing around, then please subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell notification icon as well so you get notified when I upload new videos. This is quite different for me. Usually I do spooky history videos, all to do with London, but seeing as it's Halloween, I thought it would be worth giving it a go, messing about with some different videos. So I hope you enjoy them. Let me know if you do. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you guys next time.